I'm always in such a great mood when I do these readings because it's like a release. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, did my thing die? Hold on. All right, we got the incense. Sandalwood. I've been running through my sandalwood books, y'all. Like, and it came with like 10 boxes, and I got 3 left. So you already know. Amping up the protection, amping up the love, sensual vibes. You know what I'm saying? So yes, how are y'all feeling? I pray that all is well. All praise. We're gonna start with that. All praise to the Most High, to Mother, to Father, to the ancestors that support, to the angels that support. Like, our ancestors and angels ain't really like supporting you, so you really be having to be specific, you know, with the protection or the thoughts that you're having. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I needed to say that. I don't know why. Maybe people aren't questioning, so yeah, man. This transition though. Hold on, how do I want to do this? Do I like that? I don't know. But y'all, this transition though is insane. Like, and it's so funny because it's almost as if I'm able to see the cycles within everything. Like, for as like the messages of going within, like loving yourself first. I felt like this is a really big thing that needs to be said continuously. Ooh, excuse me, confirmation, okay? So, this transition is going to feel like a goddamn breakthrough, okay? Like, this is the breakthrough. This is going to be one of the biggest breakthroughs that you will have in this year. And, you know, I pre-pull some of my cards and then I study them. I look at them throughout the week and then I kind of just flow. Because the message is already there. It's just about how it's going to play about. So, like I said, this breakthrough is going to consist of a lot of hermitage energies. So, being still to obtain that wisdom, you know. So, we have ginkgo. Yeah, we got ginkgo, which is breakthrough. Y'all, this was something that was going on in the last video, but breakthrough. And we have the crows. So through this breakthrough, like, there's gonna be a lot of signs and symbols of protection. And it's so crazy because I have this crow right here and it says transition, right? So we're gonna read that. Which part of your life is or may be going through a transition? Maybe you are changing relationships, careers, or cities. Whatever it is, the crowd, hold up. Is it a crowd of crows? What is it? The crow is signaling that you are ready to make that change. So, like I said, the protection symbols of you is going to give you that calm energy to go ahead, go through that breakthrough, go through that hermitage stillness moment, you know. We got the turtle. So be calm. Have no fear. Because your ancestors are here. Ooh. So the turtle wisdom teaches us about walking our path in peace and sticking to it with determination and serenity. You may be encouraged to take a break in your busy life and look around or within you for more grounded, long-lasting solutions. My ankle bracelet is... Okay. But yes, so... staying calm. I know that may sound cliche. I don't really know, but we're gonna apply some lip gloss because I think I'm stimming. And applying lip gloss really is a lot. But staying calm. You're being called to go all the way within. I was gonna say, I don't know if anybody has been teeter-tottering. Like I say, if you're connected with this collective, you've been teeter-tottering, because I've been teeter-tottering with discerning what my independence looks like for me, you know. So as I transform through the acts of self-love. Self-love for me is key. I like to reflect on those moments where I used to really show up for myself, like junior high days, you know what I'm saying? Just really showing up, long nights, just really catering to myself. So now, these days, you know, before I come out here, I'm setting the vibe. I'm oiling and moisturizing my hair. Just really speaking life into my being. And I'm just so graceful and grateful. Every time I try to say grateful, I always say graceful, bro. But I'm so grateful that I am graceful in these times, because there's a lot of shit going on, you know? So if you are staying calm within your independence, that is where the guidance comes in at, you know? The divine guidance, the ancestral guidance, because this is the thing, we are all guided by different forces and energies. So it's really, 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 really proper. I want to say, oh, we got this moth. Go. It's really proper for us to really sit still and hone in on the wisdom that we already have within us, and that is trying to channel and download, you know. This will help. So first we have stillness, skull cap. I need to get some of that, so we're going to get some skull cap. Research that, see what skull cap can do for you. We have the scorpion, so I guess skull cap has a lot to do with that rebirth energy. And then solid purple, so intuition. It has a mask breaking off, so we're really breaking through the illusions, the mask. I literally talked about this briefly on my last video that I uploaded, but I do want to speak on the fact that not only are people wearing masks and pretending that they are who they are, but we ourselves wear masks every day, I feel like. And if we are not sitting in stillness and being aware of the mask that we are wearing ourselves, we are going to have the hardest time understanding who we are as individuals, okay? So in that stillness comes in the wisdom. Now, I don't know how to say this word all the way, but rhodiola, there we go, rhodiola. It's connected to wisdom. We have the unicorn. When I see unicorns, I'm always thinking about, you know, just sticking out, standing out, you know. They're a horse with a horn. So it's like, really, like I said, you stand out. Very unique. You are very unique and beautiful in your own way. So if anyone hasn't told you that, you are. So rhodiola, that helps to cope with stress and improve various aspects of health and information, performance. So reduces fatigue, improves energy levels, enhances cognitive function, particularly in stressful situations. Additionally, it may have benefits for mood, heart health, and even hair growth. Okay, let me find out. So, yes, this will help aid into the stress that we take on every day, dealing with everyday life things, right? So we do that. We'll be able to dream better. We'll even be able to remember our dreams. We have the poppy. Yeah. 41. I don't know why it's like somebody's name could be Poppy. I don't know. But yeah, the dream state is very significant. And then it has like the moon, like it looks like a crescent moon. So yeah. Your ancestors are going to be connecting and expressing energies to you in your dream state. Okay, that's what I'm getting. And then we have the psilocybin 49 commune. So this breakthrough, even though it's gonna feel like, I don't know, I just heard shit. It's gonna feel like shit. It's not gonna feel like the best feeling. But I always really love those moments, you know, when everything is just crashing down and you are being put in a scenario to where you either have faith that things are going to get better, or it's just going to be chaotic because your mind's chaotic and what you're thinking, that is the reality that you're bringing in, right? So through, you know, tapping into this wisdom and stillness with meditation, you know, just having more still moments, like literally today, Fridays are my days, are my Venus days, where I just bask into my essence, my beauty, the way I show up for myself. I tap into my emotions. I did not journal, but you know, we're not perfect. I'm gonna journal after this because, yeah. So yes, we're gonna be communing from a more grounded space, communing in an ancient way. It's psilocybin, so there will be no ego attachments. It's just gonna be pure, loving, genuine, reciprocal as energy. And I know this because I am experiencing this. So yes, do not fixate on, oh, like I haven't met my people, I haven't met my tribe. Like, no, like your tribe is gonna meet you where you at. Your tribe is gonna meet you at the divine spot, you know? So we have tobacco, number 24, offering, ofrenda. Ooh. So I'm getting two things. Start putting out offerings to your ancestors. You know, it can be something as simple as smoking some tobacco, you know what I'm saying? And just be like, thank you, ancestors. This is for you. You may, like, here you go. Like, hit that shit. You know what I'm saying? Just really tap into that energy, you know? So I'm getting that. Because for me, I be dancing with my ancestors. I be cooking with my ancestors. Sometimes I don't put it on my altar. Like, I'm still finding my way through the altar work. I know the more that I advance within my spiritual practices, that's when everything else around me will. So I don't stress it out too much. So when I cook, I'm just like, thank you, ancestors, for, you know, because them recipes just really be coming off the dome, like, and that should be good as fuck. Like, even with new shit, dumb good. So, you know, really give it to your ancestors, like, for real. Like, they're supporting you at every breath, every moment, you know. And I pulled patience out on the last reading that I just did, but it wasn't this card. Horsetail, 35, patience, okay? So this breakthrough is definitely teaching you all about patience, teaching you how to be still, teaching you how to listen to your intuition, teaching you how to tap into your dream state and really take those codes and bring them into your reality. Because I'm gonna be real, a lot of the times, my visions, the things that I see comes from my dream state. Even like sometimes I see people that I'm gonna interact with before I interact with them, like a day, like the day before, or like, I don't know, it's so crazy. I'm still learning, still, you know, accepting these big gifts. I shouldn't say little gifts, these big gifts that I'm so grateful for, and I don't know, doing well by my gifts, I can say. And then we have love. I feel like, man, love, like I said, self-love, like, ooh, y'all don't even understand what loving yourself magnetizes, okay? Like, magnetizes all different types of experiences that allow you to see yourself in so many different versions, you know what I'm saying? And I just be so grateful for that, you know? I really do. So those are all of the herbal cards, and the herbal cards really brought out the theme, you know, transitioning into your most authentic state, being calm while transitioning into your most authentic state, you know. So yeah, authenticity. It's like we might as well speak of authenticity, right? I open the way of truth. Yeah, I'm attracting more people that are coming into the knowing of themselves, or becoming more curious of who they are. And a lot of the times I've been experiencing, when people come into my vicinity, I can already know, like, I'm so passionate about the things that I do, so I know that I'm going to attract other people that are passionate about the things that they're doing. And I didn't know that I had the gift of guiding people to their passions. But once I started to realize that, I started to do, like, not even readings. Like, I can do this without the cards, but like I said, the cards are cool. Like, the cards are dope. It's a channel. It's a medium, you know? It's a tool. It's a great tool to tap into source, right? And so I created some occupational cards. So when I talk to people, I just bust out the cards and be like, okay, this is probably what you're interested in anyway. So, and then they tap into it. It might be an interest. It might be a hobby. It might actually be something that you are supposed to be making your abundance in. So authenticity is key. You will be, this time is a perfect time to be tapping into who the fuck you are, especially before this next year comes up. It's just like, bro, if we're not doing this shit, if we're not tapping into this shit right now, when the fuck are we going to do that shit? You know? So the time is now. The time is now. The time is now. The time was yesterday, but still, you can do it now. It's what I'm getting. So the moon, we have Lady Moon gives you the keys to mystery, the other feminine power. So we're just tapping really deep into our emotional states, really tapping into the polarities, the duality. We have duality out here. Yes. Wait. Yeah, we have duality. 1, 2, 1, 2. Within you are shadows of dark and beams of light. The divine is reminding you to embrace the duality that is your individual spark. The spark is being ignited and is ready to illuminate the path ahead. I fully embrace, this is the affirmation. Write it down. I fully embrace who I am and allow change where it is needed. I trust the duality within me. I trust the duality within me. I trust that my light and my dark are not working against each other, but they're working for the greater good of the collective, okay? So, yes, there are times where I'm showing up and I'm just like, I don't know, I'm a peaceful person. Like, I'm a calm, cool, chill, collected person. But I get dark. I get real dark. I get real chaotic. Normally when I'm chaotic, I get a little clumsy. I be running into shit. Enough on me though. Yeah, I'm getting, motherfuckers, if you clumsy, really, there's some realigning that needs to be done, you know? There are some things that you just need to pay attention to. I don't know what the fuck it is, but you just need to pay attention to this shit, okay? Vision. I give you confidence in your divination talents, okay? So we talking, I know I be channeling for the seers, bro. I know I be channeling for the oracles, and then the artists that are oracles too. I'm getting like rappers, singers, poets, like they're all oracles, bro. Like, yeah. So you have a vision. You have a vision of God, okay? Your ancestors, I don't know, I just screamed. But no, like, these are the visions that your ancestors had, and you are literally living in moments that they wish that they could live in and bask in. So do not downplay the visions that you have, okay? I'm speaking to myself too, okay? Because your girl be having some potent ass visions and then be kind of like, that's probably not this, or that's probably, no. Stop doubting yourself, okay? You're powerful. What you think, everything that you think is beautiful, okay? So take into consideration, write it down, meditate on it. Be still to really understand what it is you're trying to receive and perceive, and just do it. So we have the art of rituals. Ooh, okay, like, practice rituals to re-enchant your life. Man, I'm telling you, these self-love rituals. I'm working on some shit right now. A lot of people be asking me shit like, oh, Kyla, like, you so this and that. Like, I love your energy. Like, I be like, bro, like, I got the sauce. Like, I literally just be giving the keys and the sauce and the jams. So I'm working on a little something so that, I don't know, it can be easily accessible and I don't have to just do all of the talking. Like, sometimes my energy gets a little bit overwhelmed and I kind of just go mute. So yes, the art of rituals. Oh my God. Ritualizing your whole life and being. You'll never, I know me, I don't be worrying about shit. Because my rituals ground me in myself. And that is just how I alchemize in these times, you know. We have healing. I support you on the path of healing. You are supported, okay, baby girl, baby boy. You are supported. Your ancestors are here supporting you. I am here supporting you. There's a whole, I just heard, there's a whole cosmic star system out here supporting you into being your most authentic version of yourself, okay? So, yeah, these are all of those cards. And this healing is going to bring you into this era of clarity. This transformation is going to bring you into this era of clarity, allowing you to feel confident and relying on self. So we have transformation. 1919. 1919. That's 11. Yeah. It is asked that you take notice that you hold within your hands the power to change your life. Within this realization, you feel your sense of purpose and your connection to new beginnings. I release what I no longer need to carry, and I open myself to the transformative energy of the divine. Okay? Write that down. Okay? And you see how they spoke on... Like, we're speaking on this new transition, y'all. And I'm speaking on how, like, this is going to be, like, one of the biggest breakthroughs that you're going to experience, you know? And we really have to let go of that old version of ourselves. Like, it lingers. Like, even for myself, like, I'm already embodying this higher version of myself, but still, like, the past, like, old ways of thinking, old people, old habits, you know, they linger. So we have to be still enough to know what things are lingering, like what is a part of the old programming and what is a part of the new programming, so that we can shift with mother, we can shift with earth, and then not be so we want to have a calm nervous system. Okay, so this is what's going to aid into that, bring you into that clarity. This transformation is going to give you so much clarity on who you are and the journey that you are coming into. So we have clarity, 1313, 8. Yeah. As the storm passes, the clarity is felt faster than lightning is seen against the dark sky. The divine is reminding you that clarity is readily available. All you have to do is ask. You have weathered the storm, and now the sky is clearing. Loving energy surrounds me, and I trust that the clarity I feel is the answer I need. So, it's all about you. Like, you can only tell yourself from the state of, like, you know, being connected with your ancestors and the divine, being in that stillness. That's the only thing that's going to really give you that sensation of, okay, I can be calm, I can rest. Okay, I feel like I'm going to be speaking on being still and meditating and resting and being calm for a minute, because rest for me, like, that has been a thick ass code for me. Understanding that, okay, like, Kala, you physically working is not dictate who you are. And I really have to sit with that shit. You know, that's the clarity. That is the clarity that I've been receiving from just being more still, just being more restful, speaking rest affirmations, love affirmations, joy affirmations. I am having fun. I am resting. When I feel tired, I rest. When I'm just sitting still, it can come off as like, oh, I'm fucking bored, or people be like, damn, like, what are you doing? You just sitting there, you ain't doing shit. No, I'm doing a lot of motherfucking shit at one time. Shit that you can't even fucking fathom. Okay, let's hit this bell. Okay, it's 1, 2, 3 on this clock. Okay, this is a divine message. Okay, rest is important. Everybody's schedule is different, so pick some days that are good for you to really go the fuck in. Like I said, Fridays is my day where I'm just like, everybody know, even if you hit me up, I'm really just like, I'm in my energy, bro. Like, this is the energy that I be needing to cultivate in order to be this version of myself for my people, for the collective, you know? So, clarity. That clarity is going to bring you into this energy of being self-reliant. And not just from a monetary standpoint, but just relying on yourself to make decisions for yourself. I know, me personally, I haven't always been the most confident in my own thoughts. And that, I feel, can take you away from just being confident and relying on yourself. Like, confident in the things that you are working on that is going to create you stability. You get what I'm saying? Like, all of that should be tying in, okay? So, time has come to rely on your knowledge, your wisdom, and your ambition. You have an important soul mission and life purpose. Leaning on your inner strength will allow more of your path to unfold ahead. As I take leadership of my life brings a flow of good fortune and good blessings. Okay? So, going into stillness, really honing in on your wisdom and your knowledge is what is going to bring in good fortune and good blessings. Because I was going to say, bring you into that leadership. But everybody doesn't want to be a leader, you know? And it can stem from, like, traumas of, like, oh, like, nobody ever listens to me, or whatever the case may be. But we in Leo season, bro. Like, so I really have been in my, I can get the bag if I want to. I don't need nobody to get the bag for me. We can get the bag together. We can be on some community shit and get this bag together. But I'm just on some, like, independent as, even though, like, I'm not disregarding, like I said, balance, you know. I love help. Like, send help, please. Like, but no, I'm just really chill on this shit. Like, I know what's up. So, we just have to, like I say, I know who I am. That's why I'm able to rely on myself, rely on my own thoughts, rely on my gifts and my talents. Your gifts and your talents are going to shift us into this new way, this new world, this new way of being. So, I'm so happy for you. I'm so proud that you did the work to be this version of yourself. This is what we used to do when I used to dance. A little girl, Miss Aletta, she'd be like, very good job, very good job, very, 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 very good job. I love you. Okay? So, so yes, through this transition, we gotta stay calm and we gotta be in our independent bag, okay? You are being encouraged to develop balance, between independence and time of togetherness. This also indicates that you would greatly benefit from a profound journey of self-discovery. Learn to enjoy time spent with yourself, okay? This is what we doing, okay? This is what we doing. Shit gonna feel, motherfuckers that don't understand it, they gonna call you selfish, okay? But fuck, like, that's how you know that motherfuckers don't want you to eat. I'm gonna use this as my mic. This is how you know, okay? Like, you just gotta pay attention to the little things. I'm talking to myself too. Pay attention to the little things. We gotta have discernment, okay? And y'all, I'm telling you, that path of individuality, a lot of people be like, man, it's lonely. Fuck that shit. Yo, ancestors, when you are tapped into yourself and God, you are never alone, bro. Like, that feeling of being alone and lonely, like, that shit, I went through my phases of being lonely, feeling like I'm alone. You know, I don't feel like that no more. I've released that version of myself. I love being alone. I love having my time to myself. I love talking to myself. I love talking to my ancestors. I just really value these moments of, you know, divine guidance. The most guidance you can get is from being within yourself. Real shit. So, it's time to release your passions. Live your dreams and begin a new chapter in your life. You are encouraged to expand your awareness, eliminate fears, and become a whole new person. You are guided and protected. Y'all, this is crazy. This transition, whole new person. unrecognizable. People are only going to be able to recognize your energy. That's what I'm getting. And I'm gonna be real, like, I live in my hometown, like where I was born, and people that know me, like, it's so weird because I've had encounters with some of these same people, like back in the G, like, I don't know, maybe they wasn't fucking with the energy that I was getting. So, you know, motherfuckers wanted to fight me. They wanted to jump me. I'm just like, bro, like, I don't even fight. Like, why y'all want to jump me? Like, jump somebody that know how to fight. Like, but these same people come back around and telling you, like, your energy. And it's not because you did something for them or said something for them. No, like, just me being my authentic self. I be seeing people that I grew up with, they just be popping their shit, and I just be like, bro, like, I'm proud of you. You doing good. Like, I love what you're doing. Keep doing that shit. And that's how I be seeing that shit. And they just be like, bro, Colin, like, you just so, like, I love you. And I just be like, I love you too. Like, I can't even hide that shit. But, you know, through that divine guidance, you'll be able to express yourself exactly how you want to. And I know that's eliminated a lot of fears for me when it comes to stepping out, being social, connecting. But it's like, once you're in your passion bag for real, and you know what you're good at, you're not even thinking about, oh, like, I need to go out and connect. No, like, I be going out, I just be being me. Like, people either say something about my hair, they'll say something about my vibe. I be like, yeah, you know, they want oils, you know, I do this is how I do this. They be like, damn, like, I fuck with you, like, we gotta. And I be like, okay, well, follow me, you know. And I feel like that is what entrepreneurship is, you know. I really do. Like, it shouldn't be like this forceful thing. Like, I'm not trying to sell you shit. Like, even though, like, my name, my logo, shout out to Solange, but it's like, it just is what it is. Like, I wouldn't sell anybody anything or offer or refer anybody to anything that I don't use or that I know that doesn't work, you know? So, balance. You're being told that hard work is important, but so is quality time with your loved ones. The balance between work, play, family, and career must be maintained for overall wholeness and success. Okay? So this is how I live my life. This is how I have been able to come into balance with, like, my work and joy, is that I leaned into the things that my inner child, my inner teen was into, because I'm in my inner teen healing stage. So yeah, she loves singing. She loves creating. She loves loving people. Loves being of service. Like, I just always have been that girl, you know? So I had to find a balance with that, and understanding that the things that I do for work is my play. Like, this is my work and my play. I get to vibe with y'all, and I get to spit some real gems that can save lives. Like, I'm in this bitch saving lives, okay? One life at a motherfucking time is what I heard. It only takes one to make that effect, okay? So, we got cycles. We're breaking the motherfucking cycles, bitch. Kangaroo. A 9-month cycle is at play. Your current project will take 9 months to mature and benefit you. Commit fully to it. You have all the strength and stamina you need, as long as you move forward and not backwards, okay? Like I said, we have to dictate the old timeline so that we won't make those same steps that kind of put us in those cycles, okay? So we got to sit still. We got to reflect. Because I actually pulled this card some months ago, and so I'm thinking, like, damn, was that 7-8 months ago? And now, like, the cycle is almost up. I don't know, right? That's just what I'm getting. I'm getting overwhelmed thinking about it. But the projects that you're working on, baby, are beautiful, are abundant, and no one can do it how you do it. No one can show up and do what you do how you do. So keep doing what you're doing, because you're doing how you're supposed to be doing this shit that you're doing. Okay? So we're going to tap into these Egyptian cards, okay? We have Anubis, 11. I said 11 earlier. Transformation. Okay? And I might do some reels of just going in depth into the cards because I'm still learning. Anubis transformation, like I said, this transition is transforming us into our most authentic, our godly divine selves, okay? Ooh, excuse me. Confirmation. You are divinely guided and protected. I keep this on my desk. Even though I know it is so good to see like a constant reminder, of course, I'm divinely guarded and protected. It doesn't matter what the fuck I do. When I have this heart of love, like, it just is what it is. Be delusional, okay? That's something I've been seeing pop up a lot. It's like, be delulu, be delulu, be delulu. Be delulu, but have discernment with your delulu too, okay? Because, like, the shit can get really crazy, y'all. Like, the delulu is so magical. Like I said, have discernment. Then we have hermitage. Like I said, we already had the stillness. And I actually had the hermit card sitting over here with another reading. It was just sitting out. It's like, okay. The hermit and nine of pentacles. So, bro, let me tell you. In the hermit energy, you just doing you. You healing. You working on your self-love. Next thing you know, opportunity. Your seeds are rooted. Okay? We is reaping the fruits of our labor. Okay? And I got this message earlier because I had the... Where is it? The Page of Wands, okay? The girl is literally looking at the stick. And as you can see, this little new growth right here. You know, we're appreciating the new growth. But we just like, damn, like, when is that shit gonna hit? Like, we're anticipating the outcome. And we need to release the outcome and really just be in that moment now. Okay? It's going to happen. It's happening already, y'all. Like, if you're experiencing this, it's already happening. And your ancestors is just waiting for you to align with that energy. Like, I feel like I've said this before, but if you want to be something, you have to align yourself with that energy. For as resting, you know what I'm saying? You want to live a soft life. You want to have fun. Like, that's is what the reality that you want to exist in. So do that shit. Tell yourself that you are worthy of rest. Tell yourself that you are worthy of having fun. Go have fucking fun. Like, stop limiting yourself. Like, we limit ourselves by doing that dumbass shit. Like that. And I'm saying that because, like, that's the dumbass shit that I be kind of still doing. But in the midst of me doing that shit, I be like, let me alchemize that shit. Let me do the opposite, you know? So, with discernment, it all gets better. It really does, you know? We are the alchemists. We are the magicians. Okay, we really is taking the tumultuous energies and really turning that shit into gems, into abundance, you know? So we got the Hierophant. Like, we really standing on motherfucking business, you know? Really staying grounded and really just demanding, standing in that high honor, divine goddess, God energy and sticking with that shit, devoted to the path, okay? She got her hands up like this, so I'm just like, yes, like, I'm a devotee of the Most High, okay, of Mother, of Nature. Like, I'm just really, that's just who I am. And I feel like if you really, if you want community and shit for real, like how motherfuckers be saying they be wanting community, this is what you do. And I feel like through that transformation, hold on, because I had to set up. Yeah, so we have, through the transformation, which consists of the Hermit, you're really coming into the perseverance. Like, we're preserving ourselves, our energies, our spirits, our minds, our bodies. We're paying attention to what the fuck we're putting into our bodies, our brains. And Neith, that is what this is. Neith. Number 26, 8. 8 is significant. It's infinite. No limits to this transformation that we're going through, y'all. Like, and we persevering. Like, we staying calm. Then we got this. I don't know if this is a blue heron. Yeah, it has to be because it's perseverance. And the blue herons symbolize just peace and grace and poise, and you know what I'm saying? Just like all of that energy, right? So, yeah. Like I said, we're going to dive deeper into these cards. I might make a reel or something. But through perseverance, we come into completeness. We come into wholeness. I don't know if you can see this. Nefertum, completeness. One with the duality. He has the Ankh in his hand. So just being one with that dual nature. I just really, and then I'm looking at this Two of Cups. So it's just divine balance, divine community. We got 4444 on the timestamp, you know. Just abundant connections, y'all. Like abundant connections. Cups are being poured into, like the reciprocity is reciprocating. So yes. Like I said, death to that old version, man. Death to that old version. Eight of Pentacles. We in that bag, okay? We are really focused. August, this is the time to focus. This is the time to focus on your bag. What did it say? Where is it? Those new things that you are trying to, you know, create and bring into reality. Like, this is the time. Or you're going to be in this Eight of Swords energy, tied up. It came in upside down, though. So, you know, take it as it resonates. You know what I'm saying? Like, where you are. Because even for me, like, even when it is upside down, I'll just be like, okay, like, this is what could happen. It just allows me to see both sides of things, you know, and not just fixating on, oh, okay, like, this is good, this is bad. No, like, this is what can happen if you do not do what you are being called to do and listening to your intuition, okay? I don't know everything. I'm just bringing it down, you know? We have this King of Cups energy and the High Priestess, okay? So, this King of Cups, it's a lot of water, it's a lot of blue. The third eye energy is like aqua. I can show you. That aqua blue. Oh, I can do it like that. Yes. And we have this dolphin or shark. Last week, I don't know what day it was, but it was National Whale and Orca Day. And I was just learning so many fun facts about dolphins. They're so intelligent. They really play the biggest role in why the ocean is able to thrive, you know. Their poop literally clears out the, what is it, nitrogen in the water or something like that. Y'all, I don't know the science of it all, but look that shit up. Orcas, whales, they know the motherfucking truth, okay? Tap into that orca whale energy, okay? Like, that could be somebody's spirit animal. Yeah, all of this, man, let me tell you, we got the High Priestess, okay? Standing on motherfucking business. And didn't I say something about the crescent moon? The crescent moon is significant. I know it is for me. I was actually raised on Crescent Drive, okay? So I feel like I've always had this divine connection with the moon. So, you know, what it is for you, we have this pomegranates in the back too. So that divine feminine, oh, that boss, divine feminine energy. I am there. That's where I am. That's who I am. I'm in my divine, boss, individual, authentic ass energy. And can't nobody take that away from me. We got the Nine of Cups. Like, I'm standing on that shit. Like, I'm very, very content. Let me not even say content. Where my mic at? I'm very, like, yeah, like, this is where I am. What's up? Try me. That's what I'm getting. Two of Pentacles. You know, there are some decisions that need to be made, okay? Some of you guys, I think it was balancing out like work and family and play and career, and then really understanding like what needs to go and what doesn't, like what needs to stay, what is aiding in your spiritual progression, what is helping you be a better version of yourself, and just what the fuck isn't, okay? Like, we are in this time, like, we too motherfucking old to be hanging on to shit that we know that ain't good for us. Like, motherfuckers, I'm just saying, motherfuckers want to be rich and want money, but still is holding on to the old version of ourselves. Like, let's not do that to ourselves, okay? And I'm looking at this inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gift, okay? Everything is not really meant for you to carry on your back, okay? As divine star beings, you know, we feel as if it's our duty to carry on that load. It's really not. It's really not. The load, our ancestors carry that load for us so that we don't have to. As long as we stay tapped into our gifts, our inner child, our innocence. That's literally the golden children. We are the golden. It's like I bypassed what the card said and looked straight at the context of the card. But golden, hold on. Y'all gonna see this motherfucking card, goddamn. Because they are so beautiful. And then I got my cat out here meowing. So that's confirmation. Golden children, okay? You are the golden child. You have the light within you. So you could be feeling the motherfucking darkest. You still got that light within you. And I'm here to tell you that keep going, okay? Keep doing. If you into some weird ass shit, but you passionate about that shit, do that shit. And then, I don't know, send it to me. I'll repost that shit and share that shit. Because I just love seeing people thrive in what they feel is connected to their heart, you know? So we have called soul gifts and training. It's time to step up, okay? I'm stepping up into my soul calling. We all got to step into it. I want to see more seers. I want to see more oracles. I want to see more channelers, poets, artists, singers, dancers, channel what their ancestors want them to channel, okay? Because these are soul gifts, rare gifts. And we're in training, okay? So be graceful with yourself. This isn't the last test. I just heard. This is the test before the test. So you're being given codes. You know when the teachers used to give you those study guides that literally had all the answers on the test? If you don't study, you're gonna fail. The answers are literally, the questions and the answers be like, it'd be exactly the same. Even sometimes it'd be like A, B, C, D, and then you go on the test, it's like, damn, like this is literally the same test. Like that is the energy. And it's time to step up. Okay? All paths lead to home. Inner authority, intuition. Turn your gaze within. So yes, self-love. Love yourself. Turn your gaze within. We have the abilities to change our realities if we really want to. So devoting yourself into your stillness, becoming more one into your wisdom, that's where that inner authority, that's when that power hit, bro. Like people be looking for that outer power, like that power, oh, like the riches. No, those gifts are your riches, bro. Your intuition is your riches, okay? And if we just tap in a little bit more and start receiving, just really trusting that what we're receiving is what we're supposed to be receiving, man, that is what's going to lead you home to your heart, like to mother. Mother is connected to the heart. We got the green for the heart chakra. I got my green on, you get what I'm saying? This was not planned. Then I got my purple, you know, tapping into that intuition. Because I was looking through my scarves, I was like, I haven't worn a scarf in a minute. Let me tap into the scarves. I was like, what color? I got pink, I got purple, I got white, I got black. And I chose purple. So purple and green can be significant. So we the Hawthorns, deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. So like I said, we're birthing new projects for this new portal that we're transitioning and transforming it to. And then it says deep love, we the Hawthorns. So we have to embody that deep love, the milk of mother, okay? We are literally, I'm gonna say, we are literally sucking mother's tits at this point, okay? She's nurturing us, filling us with all these vitamins and nutrients and this vitality that mother milk can give you. That healing, like that mother milk is healing y'all. Like breast milk, oh my God. I'm learning so much about pregnancy and bringing in new life, you know. I'm coming into this, I guess, this doula phase I'm going through. new phases of my life. And it's so healing. Not only is it healing for me, it's healing for others too. So, yes. The courageous peony. I think I was just talking about peonies. Multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. Literally. Seers. Let yourself be seen. Oracles. Let yourself be seen. Let yourself be seen, okay? Fuck. Where is my... Let yourself be seen. You cannot run away from the calling. Like, you can. Like, not saying that you don't have free will to do it, but the calling is a calling, okay? Right? So you just have to make sure that you're one with yourself and confident in who you are. And next thing you know, you're showing up. You're back to where you thought you didn't want to be. So, yes, you are so unique. Let yourself be seen. You're so multifaceted. I don't know why my words are just like, this message is gonna come out. I don't give a fuck who the fuck don't want these messages to come out. They're gonna come out, okay? So we have activated earth, power places, ley lines, trust where you are led. Literally, we are being guided into new places, new spaces within ourselves, outside of ourselves. I have been tapping into some astrological things when it comes to the places that I want to go. I want to live, people that I want to meet. And I have just been receiving so much clarity about the places, the next places that I want to travel once I'm ready to travel. Like, I'm already planning, and it's just so beautiful. So, yeah, think about all the places that you want to go. Think about all the places that you want to experience, that you want to learn and cultivate wisdom from, too, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, it's just so divine. So, love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive, okay? So we're tapping into some love energy, okay? Love for self. And we had the love card come out too. So keep that in mind. That when you really show up for yourself and you don't have any doubts and fears and you trust in your path and trust what you're doing, trust in your thoughts, you're going to bring in all different types of love. Connections that you didn't even think that you would come into in this timeline. We're portal jumping, y'all. Like, literally, activated earth, new portal, shifting, transformations, golden children, you know. And then it's just like these pictures of these portals are just so like, we got 2 portal pics. Like, come on, y'all. So, love yourself first. As you love yourself first, you begin to attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So attraction, not just romantic love, but platonic love. Just love. It's just so beautiful, right? And it's even more beautiful when you're able to see the love that you're embodying through the connections that come in, like the reflections and mirrors be reflecting. And that's just so beautiful. We have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So, if you do feel the feelings after going through this, you know, I'm only speaking through going through this process of transitioning, because you can feel romantic feelings, not be rooted in yourself, in your spirit, in your mind, in your thoughts, and it's not in alignment, you know, and you're gonna keep going into these cycles, okay? Like, we're trying to break these karmic cycles, okay? These are the keys to breaking these karmic cycles, okay? Loving yourself is the key. So this can bring in romantic feelings too. So if you're open, you know, just enjoy the moment. And the feelings are worth exploring, okay? So your prayer, so we have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So if you are a lover, if you're a lover girl, lover boy, as long as you love yourself and you're wanting to connect in that way, do not fixate on, I just need my soulmate, where you at? No, like, fixate on loving yourself, and everything is going to be congruent to that, okay? And then even if that person comes in, like, do not lose yourself. Do not lose yourself, okay? Like, that is what's going to give you that discernment, that guidance, okay? That's what's going to give you that calm nervous system. You don't want to be all out of whack, and then, I don't know, you meet your soulmate, and you run them away, you go into this karmic cycle, they going into their karmic cycle. It's just, yeah, it's how it happens, but damn, like, we do have the powers to transmute and portal jump, you know? So, reconciliation. So, someone from your past is returning to your life. So, this could be a past person that you're reconciling with, that you're having romantic feelings for. Or this could be a past life connection that is coming into your vicinity, and the romantic feelings, the attraction, it's going to feel like a soulmate connection. And this is the thing, this is the thing, this is the thing. Soulmate connections are not just intimate, they are platonic too, okay? 111 on the clock, 1111, okay? Like, connections are not just intimate first, you know? So focus on just building real, genuine connections, friendships with people, okay? So we have knowledge, 6th chakra, 3rd eye. I spoke on that. I recognize that a great deal of knowledge and information comes to me in the form of intuition, such as clairvoyance, clairaudience, and hypersensitive feelings. I use my intellect combined with my intuition to delve into circumstances from a philosophical and spiritual viewpoint. I aim to understand the truth behind situations that come my way, as this helps me to respond with wisdom. I cultivate positive beliefs about life, myself, and others. So, what I'm getting is, you know, you could be coming into some confusion. You could be coming into an era where it's like hazy and shit. Like, you don't really know, like, what direction things is going to come into. But we really have to really sit still. We have to meditate. I feel like all of us have the abilities to tap into, like, the clairs, you know, clairvoyance, clairaudience, the clairsentience, like being able to hear, see, and perceive and telepathically connect, you know. We are just like the motherfucking trees. Like, we cannot see what all we are connected to. We are connected to everything. This mycelium network is so beautiful, okay? So, knowledge is key. Wisdom is key. Responsibility. I plant myself on solid ground by consistently taking responsibility and having personal accountability for all that I do. I allow others to depend on me being responsible. My actions speak louder than my words. I rise above excesses and overindulgences as I forgive myself for my past indiscretions. I know I could not have acted in a more evolved way than I was able to at the time. So we're just really being responsible with the way that we're thinking, with the way that we're perceiving the world, with the way that we're perceiving love, with the way that we're perceiving money. I keep saying receiving. So the way that we're receiving and perceiving love, the way that we're receiving and perceiving money, the way that we're receiving and perceiving spirituality, like, is definitely responsible to take accountability for the actions that we take in the knowing and in the unknown. Like, for me, there are times, like, I don't know everything, like, and there are some times when I get those intuitive nudges, like, oh, like, I know, but then still I'm just like, okay, this could be a possibility. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that is a sense of taking responsibility. That's what I'm getting. But then also there are times where, like, I have my moments where I project and I come back into the situation and I'm wanting to take responsibility. Like, you know, this is what I did. I want to be responsible. Like, I want for people to depend on me. You know? And I know I could have not acted in a more evolved way than I was able to at the time. So acknowledging the fact that, okay, I didn't do it how I could have, but damn, like, let me acknowledge that so I can do better. You know? So, yeah. Wisdom and discernment. Yeah. 6th chakra, 3rd eye chakra. Okay? I'm open to understanding the spiritual truths behind the situations occurring in my life right now. I offer my wisdom to assist others along their path. I trust in a higher source to guide me and to help others who are asking for my guidance. I practice discernment and listen deeply within for the truth. I choose to respond to rather than just reacting to situations, acting with clarity, courage, and conviction. So a lot of clarity, a lot of being confident in what you're doing, having the courage to even do the things that you are confident in. Because a lot of the times, like with seers and people of a higher spiritual rank or whatever the fuck, like, we could be good at the shit that we're doing, but we really have to have the courage to really step up to the forefront and do this shit for real. Like, even for me, like, doing this, like, I know that I'm a good talker. I know that I'm a safe space for people. I know that I'm a good singer. I'm a good speaker. I can be poetic. You know, I'm a Venus ruled ass motherfucker. So with me knowing all these things, I now have to embody that, you know. These are the steps to really embody the most authentic version of yourself, so you can really rely on yourself, really rely on your passions and your wisdom, you know, your abilities to discern, you know. So it's got all the energies. I pulled a lot of different cards, but I like to read on the chakra cards the most because it's very affirmative. Literally, courage and faith. Courage and conviction was on the wisdom card, and then courage and faith is this card alone. So even if I didn't read these cards, the message was still out there, right? So I embrace courage, faith, and adaptability as they are needed for me to as they are needed for me to overcome my fear of change or of the future. I regularly remind myself to be positive and open to possibilities, knowing that I am the creator of my own destiny. I embrace the warrior within me. I remind myself to be a warrior, not a worrier. Ooh. I am not a victim. I feel the fear, and I do it anyway. I am ready and eager to move forward. Feeling the fear and doing it anyway is the most courageous act of self-love that you can do. And it's built on you having your faith within God, like your faith within source, like your faith within your higher self, like faith within your intuition, you know. You are really able to give yourself clarity. So much clarity that you open yourself up to limitless opportunities and possibilities. And those possibilities and opportunities are in alignment with the work that you've been doing, you know. So, grace, be graceful with yourself. So we have the 7th chakra, the crown chakra. We got the 1st chakra, the root, and the 3rd chakra out on the table. So we got grace. The grace of a higher power is with me, and I move through life knowing this truth. Write that down. I believe in a higher power, and I know that it is within me and around me, offering assistance and guidance. I surrender all of my fears and burdens to a higher power. I am open to receive grace, and I trust in a higher power. I am worthy. You are worthy. And I am opening myself up to receive grace, and I trust in a higher power. We have to open ourselves up. The only way we're going to open ourselves up is if we love ourselves enough to do so. Okay? That's where that faith comes in. We have to have the will and courage to open ourselves up. You know? And I know I'm saying a lot, but I try my best to simplify it with my own personal journey. Like, we just had 111 on the timestamp. I'm getting real, like, melancholic, because I'm like, fuck, you know. The affirmations that I've had to tell myself in order for me to just be still, like, to just rest. It's so sad, because we are deserving of rest. We are deserving of peace. Like, we are royal, okay? Crown yourself. Be graceful with yourself. This is the timeline that you are wanting to align with, so go ahead and do it. Just be graceful with yourself. If you feel yourself being hard on yourself, immediately tell yourself, try to program yourself and be like, you know what? Let me be graceful with myself. Let me transmute this energy by, I don't know, sitting still, eating a good snack. I love to eat a good snack. That shit elevates and amplifies my vibrations on a whole nother level. And then it's just, we bring our nervous systems down to a calmer state of being, and then the thoughts just become more calm. We have 1, 2, 3. It's steps, divine steps. But if you listen to your intuition, you ain't gotta listen to me, but just listen to your intuition, you know. Selflessness, that's another thing. Ooh, that's another thing. I feel, okay, let me read the card. I am kind to all. I am aware that everything I do or say affects others. I will help those who seek it, and I will seek out ways to be of service. I develop an attitude of looking for ways to help others instead of always waiting to be asked. Everything I do from a spiritual perspective, and I put my heart into that shit. They ain't say that part. I added that shit. Put your heart into this shit. Put your heart into everything that you do, okay? Because when your heart is in it, everything that you desire, or everything that you just pray for, that's already within you, that you are already really embodying for real, it's like a no-brainer. Like being kind to people, like being kind to yourself, first and foremost, it's like it's all intertwined into one thing. Like, so if you see somebody that needs help, simple as opening the door. If you see someone like they just have a lot of baggages, I'm hearing you may have a lot of baggages, and then someone opening the door for you could really alleviate, like, I don't know, part of the stress that you put on yourself. I don't know. Take that if it resonates. If it don't, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, if you develop an attitude of just really wanting to help people and to nurture people and bring that warmth. I'm really like, I just got cold out of not cold, but like, I guess I got the chills, and I'm warming myself up. So we do that for ourselves. We be kinder to ourselves, loving to ourselves. Create a warming space for ourselves. We will be able to do that for others. And it's not just going to be a, okay, let me do this. It's going to like, oh no, like, let me do that for you. Let me do that. Like, I feel like that's going to be a scenario. Like you're going to be trying to do something. I'm like, no, like, let me do it. Like, I want to do this for you. So, yes, that's the energy. Spiritual awareness. Selflessness will bring you into spiritual awareness. I feel like, because we're just doing things that I'm getting that the Most High, it's like the Most High just wants us to do the most simplest, authentic ass shit, like helping others. That is what's going to bring us into another level of spiritual awareness. When my mind sways negatively, I remind myself of love, truth, gratitude, and spirit. I'm the observer of my thoughts, and I do not let them bring me down. I remind myself to have gratitude and acceptance for what is, and to have the courage of my convictions. Ooh, courage and convictions is heavy on the collective. I don't know why I just want to fan somebody. You getting hot? Is you hot? Okay. I continually pursue a clearer understanding of spiritual truths behind all that is and all that is unfolding. And I ask myself, is what I'm thinking the truth? And is it having a positive or negative impact on my life? Like I said, the balance. We had the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Cups. It's a lot of balancing acts going on, okay? That's going to bring us into this completeness of self, spiritual awareness, okay? We're talking about spiritual awareness, okay? Because the spiritual awareness is going to bring you into all that other shit, okay, that you are wanting when it comes to the physical, material realms, okay? So pray on it, okay? It's yours. It's already yours. That's what I'm hearing. Claim it. Receive it. Okay? Yeah. I just heard you can't get that abundance until you have that spiritual awareness. That's why I say entrepreneurship is spiritual than a motherfucker. So if you are tapping into entrepreneurship, take this tip. Know yourself first. Love yourself first. Everything else will unfold. That is where the flow comes in. You tap into your high priestess. You tap into that Hierophant energy. You tap into that King of Cups, Queen of Cups, King of Pentacles. You know what I'm saying? 9 of Pentacles, okay? Like, that's when you start seeing the fruits, okay? We gotta be able to discern. I keep saying that. But that big bliss, we got bliss. okay? And then I'm reading these cards out as how they came out, but then sometimes I'd be shuffling through the energy. I'd be like, ooh, like, if we come into the act of being kind to others and not being so selfish, being graceful with ourselves in the midst, we come into this whole nother level of spiritual awareness that'll bring us into this bliss, okay? I seek and find peace, quietness, and moments of bliss in my life. I am persistent in this quest. I allow myself to feel divine presence radiating within me and around me. I allow myself to create abundance and fulfillment and to live a life free of fear. That's coming up twice, I feel like, with the 7th chakra. Yeah, I surrender all my fears and burdens to a higher power. Meditation is a part of my life. That's what he says. So stillness. Make meditation, make stillness, make self-love rituals a part of your daily life. Like, yeah, I fixate on that shit on Fridays, but every day I make sure that I'm ritualizing, making my tea. I'm speaking life into my tea. I'm speaking life into my water. I'm speaking life into my dog's food. I'm speaking life into the dishwater. Okay? Like, shit be getting real around this bitch, okay? And like I said, the Magician card came out. We are able to alchemize any and all things if we believe. Self-sufficiency, literally self-reliance, self-sufficiency, that is the base root. That is the root of wanting to come into that abundant version of yourself. You know what I'm saying? So, by finding material security without being materialistic, I will gain satisfaction, stability, and inner strength. I am resourceful. I put in the effort to be responsible for supplying fundamental needs in my life, such as shelter, food, water, and clothing. I take responsibility for where I am now. I take responsibility for where I now find myself in life as I move forward. I get in touch within and trust my innate wisdom, which tells me that I will be provided with all that I need. I have everything that I need. I tell myself that every motherfucking morning. I have everything that I need. I need and want for nothing. I desire shit because I already have everything that I need and want, okay? At this point, I'm living in my passions, okay? I am making love to the universe right now. We got 1, 2, 3 on the clock, okay? Like, you can be mature in the way you look at the material only if you have this set discernment, like this plan. Like, I just keep hearing divine plan. It's a divine plan that needs to be in place in order to receive all that you know that you are worthy of, you know? Like, even for myself, like, I have so many dreams and aspirations and goals that I'm trying to attain by myself, for myself, but then I also have to find a balance and be like, okay, like, I can't do everything by myself, but even still, there are a lot of things that I can do by myself, and I'm gonna do that shit, and nothing's gonna stop me from doing that, okay? And I'm very resourceful, okay? Like, we have to be real resourceful and sustainable during these times, okay? Like, not overdoing it. Like, I be doing my own nails. Actually, they need to be redone. I'm gonna do them tomorrow. Self-care really goes into the whole motherfucking weekend. Like, sometimes I be doing it on Fridays, but then sometimes I be doing it on Saturdays. Like, ooh, soft Saturday, soft Sunday, soft luncheon into the next week, okay? And I'm really taking responsibility for where I am right now. Where you are right now, do not take for granted. Like I say, resting. Once the abundance starts to come in and shit starts moving, you're going to look back at these moments like, damn, like, I could have been resting. Like, I could have been really, like, chilling. You know what I'm saying? So, really take into account, take accountability for your emotions and your energy, okay? But in order to do that, we have to have discernment on what our energy is by meditating, going deeper within ourselves, being still, gaining that wisdom, gaining that knowledge. Oh, we got 1 to 2 on the clock. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and say celebrate right now. We got the 3 of Cups, okay? We'll be able to celebrate. You'll be able to celebrate with your homegirls, your homeboys, the collective. I'm already celebrating. Me and the collective, we be celebrating every day, y'all. Like, and put y'all on in the gym. A form of celebration for me, I turn on some music and I just start flowing and just start showing gratitude. Like I told you, I be dancing with my ancestors and really be like, they be turning me up. Like they might hype people, hype men, hype women. Like me and the Astrals, we go together. Go together real bad, okay? So, there are bright happenings. There is a bright future that lies ahead of you if you believe it. You're literally sitting in that portal of the bright future. We are here now, okay? So be open to this healing information. Medicine Guardian, just be open. Just be open. We got 1, 2, 3. Ooh. Ignite your passions, okay? Like I say. Oh, shit. It's a lot of passionate energy around this bee. It's like, I be having moments where I be like, oh, God, you gotta stop cussing so much. But then another part of me is just like, bitch, like, the fuck? Like, this is how I be expressing myself. Like, I'm not gonna change who I am. So, yes, ignite your passions. We have the Fire Guardian. Okay. Fire energies is significant. Tattoos are significant. You might be wanting to draw tattoos. You might want full body tats. This person literally is like tatted the fuck up. His hands are out. So you could be wanting to create your passions. Ooh, my hands are vibrating right now. You got a lot of energy in your hands. I know I do. But it's just like really prevalent right now. So create. Like, yes. Wise one. Grow within your current situation. Whatever you're going through, this transition is literally your ancestors coming through you, instilling that wisdom within you to push through, to be calm through the storm. Okay? We got owls and crows. Like the crows is popping up real bad. Okay, so when you see them angels, angels in animal form. When you see the animals, those are your angels. When you see the owl, those are your angels. Hell, even the moon. Take time to reflect with the moon. Take time to reflect in nature. Be one with the animals, okay? They need love too. Peacekeeper, let go of the need to be right. Ooh! Look! Let it go. Because just as soon as you thinking you just know everything, like, the universe is going to prove to you that you don't know a goddamn motherfucking thing. And it's going to keep putting you into that mode of, okay, I need to learn. I need to research. I need to hone in on this. I need to read this scripture. I really need to embody what these lessons that I'm being taught and learn. I'm learning. That's what I'm going to say. I'm learning. Guardian angel. Literally, you are not alone. Guidance. You are not alone in this independent self-love journey. Like this transition, you are not alone. Okay? Man, I've been getting a lot of feathers. I've been seeing feathers every day. I've been picking them up. I've been picking them up with gloves, you know, because sometimes they be carrying like diseases and shit. So I put them in a little container, put some alcohol and soap water, hot warm soap water, swish it around. Yes, I found 4 feathers in 1 week. I never feel like I'm motherfucker alone. So we have the stag, the deer, trust and thrive. Trust and know that you are guided and guarded and protected, and that through that trust you will thrive. Okay, I was like the 2 T's, trust and thrive. If you trust, you will thrive. And then we have this trifecta. I didn't even realize this. We have like a little trifecta swirl in the back. So that may be significant. The horns are significant. This green, this grounding, protecting energy is just very high, divine. It's connected with, let's say, the mother maiden crone. Look that up, okay? I just heard. I know I'm in my crone. I feel like, yeah. Like I said, research it so you are able to see what part of the transition you are in. Because this has a lot to do with it. And protection, guardian. Literally. I want to say, let your guard down. With discernment, okay? It literally says drop your shields, okay? Drop the motherfucking shields, okay? Your ancestors is literally like behind you with the shields, like blocking everything, okay? Like, you know, stay protected. Do what you can do to protect yourself. Like, I like the incense because I know the medicinal properties, but I'm not fixating on, like, let me protect my energy because motherfuckers is attacking me. I feel like I get attacked every motherfucking day, even by the people closest to me. I just be like, okay, like, this is a natural thing. Let me get used to it, you know? So yeah, these are the messages. Okay, octopus are significant. 8 legs, octopus. We got green, 4, grounding, square. Don't put yourself in a box, okay? We got the rabbit, rebirth energy. We got the turtle, literally, be calm. Literally, turtle came out twice. We got the boat and the frog, okay? Transitions, you know, it just made me think about Princess and the Frog. You know what I'm saying? The transitions is real, okay? The boat. We're just sailing into new waters. We're traveling into new waters. So make sure your boats ain't got no holes in it. If the boat has holes in it, just patch that shit up, okay? Like, alchemy, okay? It's only up. I just got so excited. It's only motherfucking up with this shit. Like, above the firmament, okay? That's what I just heard. I'm standing on clouds, okay? You know, most people be like, you know, it's the clouds. The sky's the limit. No, like, I'm on top of the clouds. I'm on top of the firmament. It's just, it's so up. It's kind of really hard for me to explain. We have 5. 5 is significant. Is this sunflower? No, daisies. I can't really fucking tell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know. It has 9 petals. I don't know if daisies have 9 petals or sunflowers. So sunflowers and daisies are significant. Yellow is significant. Hat, cover, protection. You know, wear your hats, wear your protection. Also, cowboys, cowgirl, cowboy energy is significant. I actually was talking to my little sisters about planning her, I have to say bridal shower, baby shower, and she was actually thinking about doing a cowboy thing, and I was just like, oh my god, like, I already knew. Pear, I always see the pears like, I don't know, pregnancy, like it looks like a belly, so someone could be pregnant, someone could be in their stage where the baby is the size of a pear. Okay, and then we have the cake. I was gonna say, you might not want to delve into too many sweets this time, because you might get that push that you're not wanting. I don't know if this is don't eat your cake, have your cake and eat it too message, but a lot of people think that they can have their cake and eat it too, and I'm here to tell you, the ancestors know what's up. So if that's the case, I feel bad for you. And we got the motherfucking golden cake. I feel bad for you because I'm the motherfucking gold. I've been golded. I've been crowned. You are golded. You are crowned, okay? And then we got that log. Oh! Okay. Trying to keep it PG. But, you know, I just heard stay grounded. But, you know, if you know what I'm saying, you know, the log, somebody that's the goat, and he looking like with that log. Okay, and then we got that orange, that sacred energy. Okay, this is just solidifying it. Okay, so we gonna bust these pre-made cards off, and then we gonna get the fuck off this bitch. We had an hour. I love the long tea talks. The long tea talks just feel so intimate. I love it. So we got, I only have eyes for you. I just heard, really? If somebody tell you that they only have eyes for you, I want to say don't believe it. But just stay rooted in yourself. Have eyes for yourself. So that you're not just leaning on the fact that, oh, like, I only have eyes for you. Which it may be true. But we know how the world is. So we just gotta stay on top. We just gotta stay 10 toes. We just gotta stay 10 steps ahead of that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like being a seer, being the oracle, you know what I'm saying? Like, so we got locks. Locks are significant. This person that only has eyes for you, they could have locks, or you could have locks and they love your locks. You could have braces, or somebody could be getting braces. Someone may want braces. Workout body. I'm working out. I've been working out, and I've been graceful with myself with my workout plan too. So that may be a message. You know, don't do too much. Like, don't overwork yourself. If you haven't been working out for a long time, like, do some light shit. You know, incorporate some Pilates. You know, just do some stretching. You know what I'm saying? Like, this person also could have a workout body with locks and braces. I don't know. They could be a little cocky, but you know, cocky is, you know, you're confident. Like, you didn't work hard to get this workout body. So yes, like, pop your shit. Like, fuck. So Brown's getting cocky, motherfucker. Like, and I wouldn't consider myself cocky. Like I said, I am integrating into this version of myself. Like, I feel like I'm integrating very well, actually. But you know, sometimes I just be authentically popping my shit. I don't even be knowing that I be doing this shit. So that could be a thing too. Like, you're authentically popping your shit, and you funny too. You're goofy. This is the collective energy, okay? It's like, I stay with the jokes. Like, even when I don't be trying to be joking, I be joking. So keep that up. That is a really good quality to have, okay? Don't let nobody tell you that you're too goofy. Because if they telling you too goofy, they really the goofy motherfuckers, okay? So somebody could be a little chunky, you know what I'm saying? Either you or this person that has eyes for you, they could really love, like, you're chunky. Like, even though I'm kind of skinny, like, I consider myself, like, skinny fat. I don't know, like, but it's, I don't know, like, somebody gonna love this shit. And we have authentic. Just you being your authentic self is gonna be enough for whatever love that is coming in, for the soulmate energy that's coming in. So stop stressing over what you can control. Low vibrations lead to chaos. Okay, we're gonna leave that down there. So we have prophetic energy, really prevalent. Okay, You Bring Me Joy by Anita Baker. Go listen to that. You bring me joy when I'm with you. I don't know all the words, but that is my cut. I'm actually gonna listen to that after this is over. Divinely aligned, okay? So, like I said, you're tapping into this wisdom. You're gonna start getting dreams, prophetic dreams about a person. And this person is gonna bring you joy. You're gonna bring that person joy. And it's gonna be divinely aligned, okay? So I welcome in change for the lineage, okay? So this transition, y'all, this is pure generational curse breaker energy, okay? I welcome in the change for the lineage. I welcome in change for the lineage. I affirm that. And this love yourself first pops up again, okay? We got it right here. Love yourself first. I can't make this shit up. Telepathic connection. Ooh. Like I said, the clairvoyance, the clairaudience, the telepathy. Once you really get deep into yourself, deeply rooted into your God, you're going to start sensing things. You're going to start feeling things and hearing things. And you're not crazy. This is just your divine gifts. And if you take heed to the gifts, if you take heed to the path, if you trust in the path, everything is going to align divinely. I know it is for me. So, thank God. So much gratitude, right? I am here to lift you up. Your ancestors are here to lift you up. This person that's coming in, your ancestors are sending to you, and they're here to lift you up as well. I am very quiet and observant. I have my modes. Like, I can be quiet, but I'm a very observant person. Like, and my natural nature is to just ask buku questions anyway. And I like to observe how people respond to me asking questions, and just how they respond just as a whole. Like, without me asking questions, just within their life. You know, I just like to see how people move and shit. Like, you know. So, yeah, this person coming in also can be very quiet and observant. The quiet observant motherfuckers, they'll be the ones that be like, test you, I can say. We got 143 on the clock. Yeah, that's love there. I have control issues. That I'm weeding through. You could have control issues. Oh, my ears just popped. Control issues, okay? Like, just be graceful with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, acknowledge that you have control, and then guide yourself into better habits. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you have control issues when it comes to, I'm just gonna say, money, do some money releasing rituals, listen to some money subliminals, tap into scriptures that are going to ground you into not being materialistic, or, you know, or if you have control issues when it comes to, like, human beings, you know, like, you want control, like, that's my girl, that's my man. It's just like, calm down. Nobody's really yours. The gag is, nobody's really yours. We have 14141 on the clock. So it's just like all these different little programs that we have to do to be this version, right? We got nerdy knowledgeable. Oh, don't we love a nerdy knowledgeable? You are nerdy knowledgeable. Somebody could love that nerdy knowledgeable essence about you. Like, that's that authentic, that's that shit. Like, that's that shit, okay? And shit's gonna get real as fuck. Shit's getting real as fuck. Okay? I can't really go into depth of what the real as fuck looks like for me, but shit's gonna get real, okay? There are gonna be some decisions that you're gonna have to make. You're gonna have to discern, and you're gonna have to listen to your heart space, okay? Like, for real. And we got online dating. Gosh. Okay, so hear me out. I be hearing a lot of people talking about, like, online dating, like Hinge, like, what's the other thing? What they say, Tweet, or I don't even fucking know. I don't online date, but you'll be surprised the connections that you make online that turn into dating or potential dating, you know? So know who you are, know what you're wanting for yourself, and then align that with attributes of that person. You know, like, if you don't want anxious attachment, you're healing through anxious attachment. So affirm that within yourself so that you can magnetize that healed version of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Am I making fucking sense? I know I am. And it takes a village. Do you hear me? So hear me out. It takes a motherfucking village, okay? The topic of polygamy has been kind of real bad. And I want to say that I'm really being called to speak on this, and I really wasn't until now. But listen, you got to be rooted in all of this shit to even fail. Like, you are worthy of having those types of experiences. You get what I'm saying? And then I'm looking at this 3 of Cups. Like, are you worthy of having multiple women around and adding to your union? You know what I'm saying? Like, have you come into that completeness within your God self? You know what I'm saying? Like, have you really done all the work that comes with transitioning and transforming into your highest being? Are you being your most authentic self? This is a serious ass motherfucking topic. I think that's why the fuck I'm talking like this, because people really be doing the motherfucking most, okay? But the it takes a village is like, the divine feminine energy that I'm just gonna speak from a man's perspective. Men want women around as the community, you know what I'm saying? But the thought, the mindset is not setting, bro. Like, motherfuckers is thinking about the shit all fucking wrong. Like, it's not just about the lusty aspects. It's not just about the material things. It's just about how can we help each other grow, thrive, and be our greater selves. Like, are we respecting ourselves enough to respect the next person? Like, do you trust me to bring people into our union to make this collective brighter, more abundant? You get what I'm saying? Like, if I'm eating, you eating, we all eating. Like, I'm motherfucking confused, you know? And yeah, that's just what the fuck I am with it when it comes to polygamy. Like, I believe that it does take a village, you know what I'm saying? I've been seeing people talk about how, you know, oh, people talk to married men and blase. It's just like, that shit kind of true. Like, so how are we going to reprogram and reroute the ways of the world? Like, how we are being programmed. Like, we're seeing it from a materialistic aspect, like very entertainment based, you know, and I'm real community based. So I feel like these topics are coming up more prevalently. Different people, I'm seeing it on my feeds, it's popping up. I'm like, okay, collective wants me to speak on this shit. Get rooted in yourself first before you even start. Think about it. Yes, you can think about it, but pursuing it, it's just, it's next level, you know? Like, you really have to be truthful, open, and vulnerable, you know? Like, open up your heart space. Like, that closed off shit, that egotistical ass shit. Like, I'm the type of motherfucker, I want to choose the women. I want to be the only one to choose. And that's just how I feel, because, you know, women, we are more intuitive. We are able to see through a lot of things that men are not able to see. So, you know, not saying that I wouldn't trust that person, my person to pick, but it's just like, this ain't about you. Like, this is about this union, and I know what's best for not just myself, but for us to thrive, for our union to thrive. It'd be different if I was a stingy motherfucker. Like, I'm really not stingy. I'm really giving and loving. So my person will be able to trust me. And another thing, I am a queen. I am a goddess. I have a lot of, not even say a lot, but I have male in my life that add into my abundance, you know, and I really value these connections. And I've been in relationships where some of these connections could have been tarnished, but because I know who I am and my intentions are well and my heart is gold, though I do not judge, I make judgment, my person will be able to trust me with having other men in my life that support me and that want to bring life into me as well, breathe life into me as well. That doesn't mean I want to have multiple male intimate partners. That just means that I'm just acknowledging who I am. So, you know, this is going to be a topic. I am willing to expand on this topic even more. I'm going to dive deeper into my podcasting endeavors. I don't really know how it's going to happen, but it's happening right now, and I'm just so grateful for this moment in time and space. So yes, we have influencer energy. We have tattoo artists. I literally pulled the card that said tattoo. tap into your art. Craftsman, craftswoman, let's create. I've been creating anklets and bracelets and rings and shit. Like, let's do it. Seer, oracle. This is for my seer and my oracles. Like, come on now. We have apothecary. So, I know that I'm building up on my apothecary, but there could be others that are wanting to create a space where they can heal others. So, keep doing that. We have dancer. Express yourself. Express yourself through dance, okay? Dancing is so powerful. It's so sensual. It's so creative. It ignites and it unlocks so much fire within you. It's like, whew, so potent, so powerful. So, we created some new cards, and I want to share. So, these new cards that I pulled, have a baby by me, be a millionaire. Okay. I ain't gotta have a baby with you to be a millionaire, though. But I see you, I feel you. Like, that's the energy, that's the vibes I'm getting. Like, they fucking with you. Like, they want you to have a baby. Like, a lot of niggas, excuse my French, the wind is blowing very heavy. A lot of motherfuckers be scared to create that level of vulnerability. Like, damn, like, you a nurturing ass woman. Like, I'll let you have my babies. Like, all my babies. So, your aura makes me... This is real raw. This is not for kids, okay? Your aura makes me wet. Your aura makes me hard. So, the energy is energy, okay? High self-esteem, okay? So, this is why your aura is so magnetizing, because you've created this self-love routine and you've cultivated that energy of loving yourself, which is creating that high level of self-esteem, okay? And if you are struggling with low self-esteem, let's create some self-love rituals. Let's create rituals around taking baths, okay? Preparing, cleaning the bathroom, setting the stage for your bath time, lighting an incense, doing skincare routine, body care routine, and I'm speaking from what I do for myself. Skincare, clearing up, you know what I'm saying? Body, soft. We got the homemade oils for that ass. So that's what can build up on your high self-esteem, okay? At night, I think of you. Somebody just be thinking about you. You just be on their mind all the time. So, yeah. For my oracles and seer, we already be knowing that shit for real, but, you know, we be trying to humble ourselves, but think about you too, boo. Let me chill out. And then we got the maybe we should take a break. So, I pulled this card, it's like a week. I did my reading last Friday. I pulled these cards last Friday. Maybe you should take a break. Maybe you should take a break from things that may be pulling at your energy, you know what I'm saying? Or you might be in a relation or in a union. Maybe it's time for y'all to really take a break and really hone in on your energies and be whole, you know? Sometimes we really, if we love our person, we really have to listen to what they're going through, you know? Like, really listen. Sometimes we say, oh, I need a break, and people think like, oh, they cheating and you talking. No, like, motherfuckers really be needing a motherfucking break, bro. Like, you don't know what it's like being this type of being, having everybody constantly wanting something from you, or just you wanting those things for yourself, like knowing when to pull back, to give yourself time to hone in on self, which can bring you into, I told you, it's reconciliation. That can bring you into reconciliation with your partner. You and your partner could be going through the same thing at the same time, okay? That twin flame or cosmic love bond energy. I don't really do twin flame energy, but, you know, when it comes up, I speak on it, but I'm more like of a cosmic lover, soulmate, energy reader type vibe. So, whatever resonates, you know, that's the energy. So, you really need to chill the fuck out. You really need to chill the fuck out, okay? Go with the flow, bro. Like, especially during these times, if people are telling you something, listen. Like, please listen. And please have discernment too. Just because someone's just like, oh, I need a break, that doesn't mean that you go left field. There was a card that said, as long as you don't go backwards, I keep going forward. Okay? It's in God's hands. Thank you, God. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful that I'm able to access this level of information and bring this shit down in the most genuine, authentic way possible. It's in God's hands, you guys. Respectfully, it's all in God's hands. And, you know, what they say is Judgment Day. Like, Judgment Day is coming up soon. Like I said, the test before the test. So we really is in them fields right now, them practice fields. Like, really honing in on this energy, really embodying it. Like, there's time for you to do this. Now, when you miss that mark, that's on your ass. Like, can't nobody help you if you don't listen, okay? So, we trying to stay up in that high priestess. I'm in my high priestess, man. This is the highest card in the deck. Very powerful. Good and bad secrets are going to be revealed. So, I'm just really open to everything right now. This guy, you're all I think about. Yeah, that energy is very potent. This person that wants to love you or love you, you're going to be all that they think about. So surrender to divine. It's in God's hands. You and your loved ones are safe. What's that? New moon in Cancer. We got the full moon. So I'm preparing y'all. Like, we just came through a new moon. I'm preparing y'all for this full moon because I'm feeling like this full moon, bro, like, honestly, I don't even know what the fuck is gonna happen, but I know this shit is gonna be potent as fuck. And there's a lot of magic there's a lot of shit that's gonna be made. There's a lot of creations that's gonna be in the making. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm feeling. And your commitment is being tested, okay? Your devotion to God is being tested. Your devotion to self is being tested at this time. Are you committed to self? Are you committed to the God within you? Are you really, you know what I'm saying? So take time to breathe out and to really feel out your emotions. Disseminating moon. I need to look into that. First quarter moon. That's your commitment is being tested. So yeah, take time to breathe out, man. Because through that breath, you be so surprised with being conscious of your breath. And being conscious in that moment of stillness can really do for you. Even in this moment now. I just want to give so much love to you. And that's really it. Like, that's really all that I have. Celebrate yourself. We got 2:02 on the clock. That's where we ending it. This was a good ass, I guess we could say, wind down. I don't know. I drank my tea before I got on here. But, you know, this was very hydrating. This is very nourishing. And I really do pray that whatever messages came through, I really hope that it reroutes your way of thinking and brings you into an even better way of thinking, an even better perception of self. Because we need to rely on ourselves. But first we need to rely on God. So that is the message. I love you so much. Peace.